enjoy this evening's reading and performance of Savanna's magical tutu, the silver coin. There was nothing unusual about that particular day for Savanna and her mob. Grooming, sunning, foraging and watching. Everything was normal on that hot day in the grasslands. Everything was as it should be until... "Juliet," whispered Savanna, "can you see something sparkling just beyond the great thorn tree?" Savanna and Juliet were the best of friends, and it was their turn to watch the mob's territory for any threats or predators. From their elevated position on top of Watching Rock, Juliet glanced over to where Savanna was pointing. "Yes, I can," she said. "What do you think it is?" "I don't know, but let's go find out," said Savanna. Quickly scanning their territory in the skies above, Savanna and Juliet agreed that it was safe to leave their watching position for just a moment while they investigated the strange sparkle. Darting to the edge of their territory, Juliet abruptly stopped and remembered. "Your dad, Big Cat, instructed us never to step outside the boundary." Savanna's father was the leader of the mob and well respected. No one ever disobeyed him. "I know," said Savanna, "but it's not far from the edge and there's a bolt hole right under the great thorn tree. We're fast enough to reach it and it won't be dangerous. Let's do it." Slowly the girls crept up to the sparkling object. Inquisitively they sniffed around for any clues as to what it might be. They were silent, they were careful. Savanna picked up the object and scrutinized it. "It has the number 2 on the front side and a picture of a person's face on the back," said Savanna softly. "What could it be?" "Is it perhaps one of those silver coins that the humans use?" asked Juliet. "I think you're right, Jules," whispered Savanna. Hearing a scuffle in the bush behind them, Savanna and Juliet turned around with a startle. They stared at the bush in anticipation when out popped 2 little faces, Whiskers and Twitch, Savanna's younger twin brothers. "What are you doing, Savanna?" asked Whiskers, while Twitch glanced at her nervously. The boys had followed Savanna and Juliet on their little adventure, and they were now also exposed on the outside of the territory. However, they were not fast enough to make it to the safety of the bolt hole in time if danger came. "Go back to the mob, Whiskers, and take Twitch with you," demanded Savanna. "It's not safe for you to be here." Suddenly, a shadow was cast over the silver coin that Savanna was holding. As she looked up to see what it was, she heard the familiar cry of a hawk ready to swoop down to catch its prey. Scanning her surroundings, she realized that the hawk was focused on Twitch. "Run and hide behind that rock over there," shouted Savanna, but Twitch was frozen with fright and couldn't move. The hawk was moving in on its prey, and Savanna was not going to make it to her brother in time. There was only one thing she could do. In her loudest voice, Savanna chanted the rhyme, calling her magical tutu. "Magical tutu, I need you now. Please come quickly and show me how. Magical tutu, hear me shout. Please come quickly and help me out. Magical tutu, I need you now. Please come quickly and show me how. Magical tutu, hear me shout. Please come quickly and help me out." In an instant, there was a swish of glistening wind as Savanna's magic tutu wrapped itself around her. Savanna leapt through the air, leaving a trail of colorful shimmer behind her. Nearing the hawk, she flung the silver coin as hard as she could in his direction. It hit him right in the middle of his eyes, just above his beak, and screeching with pain, he flew away. Savanna landed firmly on the ground next to Twitch as her magical tutu unwrapped itself and drifted into the distance. Moments later, the silver coin bounced down right in front of her, and quickly she picked it up. "I know you're scared, Twitch. I'm here now," she said, gently passing him the coin. "Let's get back into our territory where we'll be safe." Scuttling back over the boundary, the 4 meerkats sighed with relief at their close encounter with the hawk. Realizing how lucky they'd been, Savanna glanced back to see the last faint glimmer of her magical tutu on the horizon. "Thank you for helping me," she whispered. "What would I do without you?" Later that evening, Savanna squeezed Whiskers and Twitch tightly. "I promise that I will always watch over you both, morning, noon, and night. Sleep tight, my special brothers." "Thank you, Savanna," said Whiskers sleepily. "I love you." "I love you too," said Twitch with a yawn. "And I also love your magical tutu," he added, as the silver coin filled their room with moonlight sparkles. The end.
Wasn't that wonderful? Can we clap hands again for that lovely performance? For moms and dads, if you would like to buy the book, which was written by Rachel, who narrated the story for you,